it's all good gallantry there is.
And he's gifted the gavel.
1,550. You got tempted, sir. You do.
He's fantastic.
£2,000.
Cash.
All done at 4,000.
See ya.
Bonanza.
Over here.
Oh, it's a wet old day today, Jack, isn't it?
Leaving a soggy Kirby side with Angus is trusty valuer Jack.
Well, you know what they say. At the end of the rainbow, I'm some treasure.
Well, Jack, your rainbow today will be the epic and a magical 5 trip to the Hertfordshire village of Redbourne.
Sounds a very interesting job.
Mum's got stuff everywhere. Yeah, this is after I've sorted it.
Then meeting Liz and her best mate of 30 years, Karen.
Do you remember that at all? Probably Devon and Pottery. That's where Mum and Dad met.
For over 40 years, this 3-bedroom house was home to Liz's parents, Peter and Diana.
This is Mum and Dad on their wedding day with the nurses doing the bandages. They were both members of Young Farmers, and that's where they met. Dad was an engineer, and Mum did a bit of nursing for a while until she then was Mum. She was active in the church and Mothers Union, very much keeping the home fires burning. Sadly, Dad died 12 years ago with Mum here on her own.
Independent right into her 90s, Diana's age then started to take its toll.
She started falling down. She wasn't able to get up the stairs easily. She's been in the care home for 2 years now, and recently had the diagnosis of dementia. It's costing £6,500 a month for her to be in there. So her bank account is depleted because she's got the house. It's going to have to be sold.
Before that happens, the house needs to be cleared of Liz's parents' lifetime's worth of things.
I asked her if there was anything from the house she wanted. She didn't remember the house, let alone the contents. That was in Mum's bedroom.
Liz herself lives an hour away in Silverstone.
Me coming down to try and start clearing the house, unearthed all sorts of stuff, things that I didn't even know existed.
It's been a tough time for Liz. She's been torn between coming into the house and having to get it done or visiting her mum.
Hence the call to our Yorkshire auctioneer.
When Angus comes, I'm hoping that he will find things that can pay a week, a month, the care home. Anything will help.
And then
Liz said, I'll be completely honest, I just need some help. Hopefully we can find some good bits and raise some good money. Oh, yeah, she said. Let this rain stops by the time we start loading. Oh, God, Jack. Right, now, I'll the ring.
What have you done to the weather? Come on!
Right.
This is my friend Karen.
Hi.
She's my moral support.
Moral support. Fantastic. How is it that we can help today? What's the situation?
There's all sorts of stuff. There's bits and pieces that I have no idea.
Sell your house.
I'll show you some of the
What
stuff
they get in charge
maybe you
is
can
about
sort of
72,000
tell
a
me
year.
what it is.
Brilliant. Yeah, well, why don't we go have a look? Jack, do you want to, I think we're going to need lots of boxes. Do you want to get that ready? Shall we? Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So they're going to make a profit out of house, aren't they? All these foreigners, yeah, there's one there.
Now, I've been through the drawers. There's some medals.
Okay.
Oh, soldier, this is his favourite subject.
Oh, I like medals, yeah. Looks like there's a mixture in here. So there's a World War II group. There's a service medal there. You see a lot of those. Oh, my word.
So just be boring.
White Cross. Yeah, no. That's a DSA. Distinguished Service Order. Initial shoes. Would these have been your granddad or great-granddad?
Mrs. grandfather Geoffrey, a lieutenant colonel, was awarded the DSO in 1943 for his role commanding a Royal Artillery anti-tank unit of over 500 soldiers.
You put all that history together, and that's what medal collectors love. I mean, it'd be normal to sell those for you, but as a DSA group, we're probably anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000.
There are 9 medals and cap badges belonging to Liz's grandfather, including stars for his service in Europe during World War II, and a medal for his final campaign in Palestine, where he was killed in action in 1948.
I suppose it's fitting that your grandfather's going to help look after your mum. So leave me to it. And we'll see what we can do.
I haven't got any.
Yeah, okay. If we're going to be finding things like that, it's going to be a very day.
Well, fingers crossed, because every penny really counts here. Ooh, what now?
Oh my word. That's a scale model, an LNER, London North Eastern Railway.
So
I suspect that might get under the engine, a locomotive and tender,
okay.
of a live steam model. So that's a scale model of a real engine. As in, it will power off steam. Oh, look at this. Look at that. This is an exact scale working model of the Flying Scotsman.
In 1934, the Flying Scotsman became the world's first train to be clocked, reaching 100 miles per hour.
Dad was fanatical about steam trains, and all our weekends away or holidays, you could bet your bottom dollar there'd be a steam train in the vicinity.
People make these from scratch, and some of them can be quite powerful. I mean, this will potentially pull you along. I mean, it's a proper steam engine. Lovely thing. Lovely, lovely thing.
2 great finds so far. Think you can do any better, Jack?
You're right, Jack. How's it going? Yeah, not too
Can.
bad. What have we found? Ooh, crew ground. Not just one. Stan. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, indeed. First minted in 1967, Krugerrands are South African 22-carat gold coins. This could be the mother lode.
I mean, it is a very famous coin, wasn't it, for a lot of reasons, because it was banned from export, wasn't it?
Yes.
When a lot of Western countries went against South Africa because of their stance on apartheid,
Yes.
there was a lot of things that were banned from South Africa. One of them, Krugerrands.
The last year, gold coins, the demand's gone through the roof, hasn't it? I mean, they've really shot up. This is a great find, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, what were roughly about £1,600?
We're about that.
And there are 7 of them. This is officially turning into a biggie.
This is a really
They don't buy them, so
If there's one problem, it's that 5-hour trip back home, so we need to step up a gear.
All aboard! Jack Angus train crane, invented in 1842, designed especially for carrying the Flying Scotsman.
It's all hands on deck.
All of these things have been hidden away.
As for the next 2 hours, Angus and Jack find even more surprises.
There's a lot to do, but some really, really good stuff.
Like over 50 pieces of Mum's jewellery, including a 9-carat rose gold T-bar chain
Proper antiques. We love those ones.
and more than 100 silver items. This 17-ounce 18th century teapot is just one of them.
What's that?
Leaving no nook or shed unexplored.
Something on the wall that most people just think it's a Simon Snook, isn't it? But this is something quite special, actually. This is a smoke box number. The classic steam train would have had a number on the front, like a registration number, I suppose. You know, with probably £200 to £400 on it. A real piece of industrial history. Right, Jack, I don't think we're going to get any more on.
Crikey.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, most of the room's empty. Even all the cupboards are empty.
Yeah, it's.
Actually, I don't know.
Sorry,
You're going to take a look at it.
if I may say, I think, you know, you are big weight shoulders. Helping your mum, having to look after this is difficult.
It is definitely the end.
Yeah. Oh,
family as I knew it.
I think you can now move forward as opposed to just
Traditional.
exactly.
Yes. And you know, this has been a family home for over 50 years.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of memories. We'll head back to the Sarah.
Yeah, we have better weather for your journey
Well,
down.
the sun's come out now, so it knows we're heading north.
Yeah.
So it's going to welcome us home into the land of sunshine. Right, will you take care? I'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
later.
much.
Thank you ever so much. Well, didn't think it would affect me.
More emotional than you thought.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But it will be closure. Hopefully, Angus will get me enough to keep Mum and Cat home for another few weeks.
It's been a big burden on Liz's shoulders. I think we've taken some of that pressure off.
But change
Yeah,
it, maybe
it's
no
just
one
so
programs were there.
expensive. So it's important we raise as much as we can to help cover that
I always
cost.
like all them gold eaglets, you know.
Well, I've seen you take some pretty pricey things today. Jewellery, coins, silver. I think Liz might be in for the shock of her life on sale day.
Let's get everybody together and chuck it down
Every time you said that.
and then just pay for garden.
For more space, the Tiger Shed sale is now on. Get your paws on a great deal. It is big savings on living space, working space, storage space, gardening space, all at the perfect price. Only at TigerSheds.com. Sale now on.
Okay.
Mosquitoes and flies, roaches and ants. If they're invading your home, then they need to go. Help banish those pesky bugs with the double zapper from JLL.
Player.
When you fold it up, you can eat it.
From Hawes, got the pay. But what's this?
Kind of place it around the Victorian time. Was mahogany very popular in that era? That it was maybe something an apprentice would make to prove that they could make a bigger piece of
I think there
furniture.
would be an element of that in it. Sometimes a travelling salesman would take us with it as an example of what his company could do. This will make more money than the proper size thing.
Yeah.
Because this sort of model of the Victorian chest of drawers is just not saleable at the moment.
People love miniatures.
They do love miniatures, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to take it to take some lovely photos.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are really nice. So, have you heard of Hawes watering cans?
It rings a bell in the back of my head.
Valuers Charlotte and Jack are poring over another of Liz's mum's goodies.
It's the oldest watering
Got
can
something.
company in the world. John Hawes got the patent in about 1886. He was struggling to grow vanilla, so he came up with this special design. It's the end of it's called a rose, so it's this pierced design, and it became really popular with horticulturalists. Unfortunately, he actually died before he could get any recognition for it. His nephew Arthur took over, and he was really obsessed with quality. In the factory, he actually hired people to individually pierce all the holes in the flower.
Well, that was an interesting, well, not an interesting job, but a laborious job, certainly.
So, how old is this?
Pretty cool.
It looks to be 1930s, which is sort of the original design, just because of the way it's made and the fact that it's made out of copper.
What sort of price would you be looking at?
Maybe 30 to 50 for the whole lot.
The watering can's being sold with two other copper jugs.
That's quite a nice little lot, that.
People on about it as well. And in the garden,
We're
Hi,
You're all right.
fine, thank you.
Good. Are you looking forward to the auction?
Very much so.
Yes, it's all new to me. I've never been to an auction.
Do you know, that's one of the nicest jobs I've done in a long time. Really? Yeah, also some lovely bits, so I'm excited about it.
Keep saying it and it'll rub off at me eventually.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Go on, come have a look. Sale room straight, break, go through and have a look round. I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you.
Oh, look, there's the drain. Looks great on there, doesn't it?
Liz has a whopping 124 lots in today's sale.
Hopefully the group rounds do well.
How many is there?
7.
7, yes. Wow.
Oh, could it?
There's no way to you shouldn't really I'm going to write some art, whether it be the metal, whether it be the live steam train. It's a brilliant job. it's going to do well. Liz is in for an incredible shock.
I did ask Karen to make sure I got a packet of tissues in her pocket. Yeah, I can feel myself going. Yeah, I think it will affect me. Oh look, it was always on Mum's dressing table. I hope it's successful and that there's a lot of money raised to go towards the care bees.
We're rooting for you, Liz. The Yorkshire punters are out in force. Emma and Heather are ready for online bidders. And our voter today is Sophie. So let's get this party started.
Oh.
First up,
This is, sir, it's the live steamed by Scotsman. While I've been talking, been racing up. We're at 9:20 at 9:40, 9:60, 9:60. At 9:60, superb piece. 980, rounded up, 1,000 bits.
steam passed its highest estimate.
1,200, 1,300 at 1,300 pounds. It is then at 1,300. 1,450, thank you, sir. Waiting patiently at the back. 1,400, 1,450. We might as well go 1,500. Nice round number, isn't it? At 1,450, 1,500, thank you, sir. 1,550. 1,550. At 1,550 it is at 1,550. We're all done. The live stream. Gavels up. Starting online at 1,550.
How much you she said?
A great start to the auction.
That's amazing.
Next, another treat for the train geeks.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it? This is the British Railway smoke box number plates. 360. 360. Yeah, they're very sought after these, very collectible. 400, 400, 420, 420 at 420.
Just to leave
Steve,
what
like,
yeah,
you're
right,
really
as well.
excited in your shed. At 440, at 440 it is, at 440.
Yippee! Impressed, ladies? It was, and another one, hopefully, the teeny weeny chest of drawers.
Oh, I love this. And I can open at £130 at 140, 140 a minute, 140, 150, thank you, 150, at 150, 160, 170, 170, at 170 it is, then at 170 with a sell at 170, 80, just in time. Melton, 190, at 190 it is, then at 190 at £190.
Small but mighty.
One of the best ones I've seen. Lovely.
Next, the 1930s watering can and jugs.
And there we go, where should be this? 32 pound a minute, 32. At 32 pound a minute, then at 32. That's a quality watering can, is that there? At 32 pounds.
A little trickle, but it all helps. Oh, so we've done copper. Now, the silver.
The George III teapot, there we go, that's a nice one there. Go straight in at £240, 240 a minute, and 240, 250, 250. Good teapot that, 260, thank you, sir. And 264, madam, I can't tell you the number on the screen, but at 260, I'm going to sell them at 260.
Very nice.
Lovely.
And just one of the 33 silver lots that Angus dispatches over the next half hour, including
Lovely bit of silver at 240.
a Victorian hot water jug and
£140 instead of 140.
a George V ink flask. Moving on quickly, it's Liz's mum's
When you get
jewellery.
home,
The chain.
well, it depends.
Starting with the 9-carat rose gold
That's
tea.
where the geared up, that's it.
I mean, it's about £4 miles.
Not sure about that, won't we?
And 50 is it now? And £1,000. We all love the chain. And £1,000. I'm selling the top bid online at 1,000.
Very
That's what I'm
nice,
saying.
eh, ladies?
Well, they finish it.
I'll say. After another 34 lots of jewellery pass under Angus's gavel, including
At 440.
this Art Deco diamond ring and
520.
this 9-carat gold and sapphire necklace. It's time to turn our attention to Liz's collection of 7 22-carat Krugerrands, starting with this one.
I've got 1850 in the room. I've got 1900 now. 1920. 20, yes. 1920. 50.
Every 3 months, right?
1950. 1950 it is on this one. 1950. So yeah, 1950.
6 months, right?
Similar results for the other
So she
social
won.
lines. The Pops Lizard's
2,000.
hair is looking pretty
So-
healthy. And there's still one lot left.
There we go. On to the DSA group now. We open at £1,200. At £1,200 a day. At £2,500. 62627. Superb group of medals. At 3,600. At £4,000, superb DSA group. At £4,000,
About 25 pounds.
1,000.
Yet another estimate smashing result.
Great thing is that wonderful collection.
Every single one of Liz's 124 lots have sold.
Yeah, done. Fast, wasn't it?
She's clearly made some serious cash to go towards her dear mum's care home fees, but I'm not sure she realises just how much.
Absolutely fantastic. I just caused the headline thing. For me personally, I think it was really nice that the medal groups did well. But I don't suppose you'd ever thought about value, really. No. After fees, you were taking home £28,928.
Yeah, but she might have been cheap putting it on 2 years ago. She might have dementia when she got them. And then when she's in the show, then Lila says, she's suffering from the day.
Speechless.
But that's been a month.
Thank you so much.
So all the time she's been in there, it's not a specialist door, and it's still charging us.
You're welcome.
Okay.
The auction worked amazing, much better than I could ever have imagined. I feel emotional because it is an end of an era, but it is also a massive weight off my shoulders. The amount that Angus has raised is going to keep her in Cameron for quite a few weeks. So yes, it's been incredible.
What a sale. We knew Liz had some fantastic ideas. This will be a massive help to her. I'm delighted for her. It's been absolutely magic. Beautiful sunshine. It's incredible, really. It's lovely. Let's hope it stays.
A ray of sunshine staying with Angus all day is toy and model specialist Nick.
You ever had oatcakes? I have actually, yeah. It's a local delicacy, isn't it?
Always thinking about the stomach, but where are they off to?
Go to Stoke-on-Trent. It was the heartland of British potteries, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. No, you're a bit of an expert on that, aren't you?
Yeah. It just keeps coming out the loft. I picked this up from a house clearance. I've never ever seen one.
I'll be glad to see it's all gone.
This is Stephen and his wife Clarine.
I've known him all my life. We went to school with my sister, and then as the years have gone by, we got together, and that was it, really.
Yeah, it was over 30 years before love blossomed between the pair in 2005, and another 13 for them to say I do.
I always said if I ever get married, you'll be in Vegas. And we did it, didn't we? I married in the little white chapel.
On another holiday 7 months ago to the southwest of England, Clarine fell ill.
When we got down to Devon, I started burning up with the temperature, and then the next morning, I noticed my foot had started to go black. I went straight to Exeter A&E, and within 30 minutes, it got me down the theatre, removing my foot, and then 2 days after, they had to take my leg off and take below the knee.
Clarine had contracted sepsis. Although the surgery saved her life, it was at a huge cost.
You don't expect to go on a holiday and come back without your leg. Well, nobody would. It has been very hard. But obviously we're getting through. There's nothing you can do really, but cope with it.
She's got.
He always says I'm a brave girl.
We all do.
Stephen immediately went to work, making patients to their 2-bedroom.
Oh, you would do
I
that?
got onto the stair lift, second home. We've recently done the bathroom, and now we're at this stage where she needs more room to live out.
With other expensive improvements needed, luckily Stephen has a particular passion that could raise some much needed cash.
Oh, it's a total order.
Just try.
It's all car boots.
Next time probably.
He goes to a car boot and comes back with more stuff than it is. The loft was absolutely packed. The garage, you can't move in it.
I'm just in a second-hand shop. If I see a bargain, we've got all sorts here exposed, which is always nice.
We're getting Angus to come because obviously we need to get rid of all this stuff.
All the money will go towards getting the garden and anything or whatever, and she'll be happy.
Doing the garden for Clarine will cost over £1,000. So, over to you, Angus.
All right, here we are. Morning.
Angus, how are you?
I'm very well, thank
See you.
Shall we? Cheers, thank you. How are you doing? You all right?
Fine, thank you. Yeah.
It's lovely to be here. Your ill health. That must have been, well, for both of you, but I mean, a real shock and just out of the blue.
Oh, it was all panic stations, but we fought through it, you know.
Yeah.
She's been she's been brilliant.
Yeah. And what's the situation? How is it that we can sort of help?
I've been a bit of an order over the
Right.
past. Car booter. I've slowly put everything down from the loft. I've dug things out I didn't even know I'd got.
So it's kind of what we see on the table. I can see another table through the conservatory, and then the garage.
Oh yeah, in the garage.
Well, I'll go look in the conservatory if you want to take the garage. Yeah.
Divide and conquer. I reckon today's going to be a long one.
Those cheese bells.
I mean, we couldn't come to Stoke-on-Trent and not talk about pottery or find some pottery because this is the capital of it, Staffordshire. It has been for centuries. All the potteries really have their own distinctive style and look. Now, this one is masons, the flowers and things like that, and the gilt detail. And this one I particularly like because this is a cheese bell. That's right, a cheese bell. And that's how people used to preserve cheeses and things like that prior to the invention of the refrigerator in 1913. But this is a modern one, made for Harrods, you know, so high-end stuff when it was bought originally. Sadly, the market for this sort of thing has declined massively in the last 20, 30 years. Have to group these together, 60, that sort of region.
Wow.
I recognise this box. This
It
is
just surprises you things that you don't think
service medal.
from the
This
making.
is an RAF one, rank and name. So this was Corporal Jones and then Florine Regiment. So if you're on campaign, first time you went, you would have got the medal and then a clasp, this bit here, for the campaign you're on. So this clasp here is for Northern Ireland, which is the most common one we see. I suspect Stephen's picked it up at the car boots at some point. Sadly, don't do huge amounts. The Northern Ireland ones because of so many of them. Nevertheless, still something that somebody would have heard and been very proud of.
A decent start, but we've got a long way to go here. That's it, Nick. Get on the jingle.
You've got a feel for Clarine and Stephen. Their whole lives and world have been completely turned upside down. So the pressure's on. We want to raise as much as we can. I've seen new items. Some bits that can be absolutely fine. Others that aren't going to be things that we can sell. But we'll go through it. We'll see what we can do. And yeah, we really want to help them.
Hey up.
Oh, Brandon, we'll have to get one of these. A tandem.
They were first sort of developed in the 1880s. I think there's even references of them being used in the Second War. There's a lot of trust issues with what's happened, isn't there?
I guess so, yeah. You've got to trust the person in front. That's where you want to be, isn't it? You want to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to do all the pedaling, because I could just take my feet off.
You ready?
Yeah. I've got no brakes.
Look at Dad, see how Dog's looking at them.
I'm not sure if it's ready to be, if I'm honest. Try it. Well, there's going to be loads of people that love that.
That's quite enough messing about, boys.
We'll get that. We'll get Lola.
With the tandem safely out the way, our dynamic duo find more sellable items. Some modest, others that will be worth a bob or two.
Rolex, that's nice.
Not least this 1990s Rolex Oyster wristwatch. After 2 hours, the van's filling up
This can definitely go back on the van with us. This dates to the early 20th century. Certificate, Sheffield, the home of steel and silver plates.
And Dad had
Silver
one.
plated cutlery. So this pattern that you see on it here is known as King's pattern. Developed by brothers John and Henry Rise, I think it was,
That's like
way back in
Canada
1820, and you'll still see it on modern cutlery being produced today. You go to a lot of hotels, you'll see this. It is almost the standard pattern. Realistically, this is probably 40 to 80 pounds. So there we go. Back to Yorkshire for that one.
And Eiffel Fox.
Really, because I was like, go silver plate.
That's a bit, Nick. Let them know we're done, but yeah. Oh, in fact, there they go. Great.
Try not to tip me off.
I'm just about to come and get you and say we were done, ready to hit the road. Well, hopefully we've cleared a bit of space and it makes life really easy.
Yeah, we've had a good day, haven't we?
Good, yeah. Hopefully we can get some good results and help with those sort of improvements and ramps and get you a summer in the garden.
Thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome.
Nice meeting you. I had a great day. I'm really excited about seeing all the stuff go, hopefully.
Angus to the rescue.
Well, we're all done, we're all loaded up, and we've taken everything of value. Some interesting bits. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough value there. We'll go through things more in depth back at the sale room, but we'll raise as much money as we can.
You need to find a way, Angus, for this courageous couple. A big payout at the auction could truly be life-changing.
Be all adapted if you've got a disabled caravan. That looks what
You don't have to smile through that.
Megan, everything must be processed in good time before the sale in 3 weeks.
Oh, we've got this absolutely fantastic book called Photograph by Ringo Starr, the drummer of the Beatles. He was a very keen photographer, did a lot of photographs behind the scenes with the band. You know, this was released in 2013 as a very limited edition. Only 2,500 of these books were made, and they completely sold out straight away.
Stephen was one of those lucky buyers.
You know, it's a great art, all things right through from obviously that crazy time when they were at the heights of their fame. And shows images that should be seen. Probably get somewhere around about £400 for this. Excellent condition. Everything's going for it. Should sell really well.
should offer it to the museum.
Now this looks interesting, man. Yeah. What on earth have you got?
Senior Value Value is showing trainee Ewan a fruit bowl Stephen found in a second-hand shop.
It's the gorgeous Royal Karadali Oldamari bowl.
A what now?
It's based on a Japanese style of decoration of porcelain. It comes
The place, Amari.
Yeah.
Aha.
It became very popular in the 19th century. Royal Crown Derby. It's a very prestigious factory, obviously. It's all hand painted.
It's all hand painted.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is really modern. I can tell from the stamp on the base.
You can kind of tell if it's damaged or the quality by giving it a little ding. That sounds like a good ding to me.
Yeah, it's nice sound, isn't it? Yeah, it's in really good condition. I think it'll make the vision 300 to 400 pounds.
All of Stephen and Clarine's things have been entered into the auction catalogue, and some items are getting more attention than others.
We got a lot of interest in this lovely Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date watch. Very, very popular. It's got the correct strap on it. It's in really, really nice condition. It's got a lovely green Rolex box, and it's got all the certificates and the proper wallet. I think it's a really nice package, and we've got it actually in at 2,000 to 2,500. Rolex being sort of the preeminent one of the most collectible watches in the world.
And there's another watch too, a late noughties Tag Heuer diver's watch that Clarine gave Stephen as a birthday present.
And I think this will do really well on auction day.
Okay, right, we'll see what we've got in here, Clarine.
Stephen and Clarine have a modest 21 lots up for grabs.
I just want to get rid of all the junk.
This is not junk. So what you said, the retirement fund, I call it. It's the Ringo book, signed by Ringo. That should go well, I hope.
I think we're okay. We've got a couple of high-priced items in there. Obviously, the Rolex watch, there's quite a bit of value there. So we'll see how we get on. We'll do the best we can.
So, he's the tandem. Somebody will be driving that over the Yorkshire Dales.
That double bike. I don't want that coming back.
Today's all about Clarine. We have to make loads of adjustments in the house. This is the final chapter to finish it all off and to get her in the back garden and everything.
Well, the Yorkshire punters are looking lively. Clark's, Jasper and Charlotte are primed for online bidders. Joe is ready for bowling, and our porter is Kira. So let's go, Angus. Do what you are called to do.
What's this wonderful collection?
First up,
This is special. There we go. Ringo Starr, photography book. There we go. Good thing there. We've got £180 bid, 190, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
It's drumming up a lot of interest.
300, 320, 320. At 320 it is then. We're all done. At 320.
A very solid start.
It's not too bad, is it?
Can the next lot keep the wheels turning?
It is the Undam. I've got £60 bid. It's a start. That's £60 it is. Then it's 60. That's 60. It's 65, 70, 5, 80. £80 it is. Then at £80 and 80 it is. Then at £80. All done at £80.
Hopefully they're better on it than you and me, Kay Angus. Next, the Mason's pottery lot, including that Harrods cheese bell.
There we go, famous pattern there. £30, let's go. Should we explore at that? £30? Yes. 2, 5, 8, 40, 2, 5, 8, 50, 5, 60, 5, 75, 80, £80 it's at, then £80 and 85, 85, 85, 85, 100 at £100 a bit. And at £100 it is, then at 100 it's all one line, at 100 we all line up 100.
All that car booting's paying off, eh, Stephen?
Not too bad.
And over the next 15 minutes, Angus dispatches 14 more of Stephen and Clarine's lots, including
at £70 at 70.
That RAF General Service Medal,
At 48.
the Sheffield Silver Plate Cutlery Set, and
Tell you 40.
the Royal Dalton Harry and Meghan Wedding Set.
I forgot half of this stuff.
Up next, the Amari Pack Bowl Vanya loves so much.
There we go. That's a good thing. I've got loads of bids in the £300-400 mark. We're at 400, 420. But the internet comes in 460, 480, 500, 520, 540, 560.
This is doing well.
580, 600, 620 wrap. That's 620 it is. £620 that we're all done. And 620.
amazing. That smashed its top estimate.
Very good.
Next, the first of Stephen's wristwatches.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, the tag there we go. 250, 260, 70. I've got all coming in now. I'm at 300, 320, sir. 320, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 440, 480, 500, 540, 560, thank you, 580. Thank you, sir. 580, net bid at 580. 580 pounds is then at 600, thank you. That's 600, 620, 640. That's 640, 660.
Oh, you're not going to get it, pal.
One of you says yes, one of you says no. 680, 680, 680, 700. 720.
Who will blink first?
820.
820.
I don't want to cause a divorce. 840. 840. 860. We'll find another one. Come back another day. We'll get one. 860 and 860 it is then. 860. I'm net bid at 860.
Amazing. Almost twice its estimate.
Hey, how about that? Hey, how about that?
And there's still one item left.
Right,
This is getting
waiting for the Rolex Oyster then. We're open at 2,100 on Fission. At 2,100. 2,250, 2250, 2350, 2350, 24, 24, at 2450 bid. 25. We've got a phone waiting. 2550. 2550 on the phone at 2550. At 26, 2650.
The phone bidder is out.
At 26, at 26, we all want the watch for the sale at £2,600.
We knew it was one to a watch.
Very good. Hey?
I'll say.
She can't.
Done.
Stephen and Clarine have had some very good results.
Watching say
Have they made enough to pay for their vital garden revamp?
Hello.
Hello, Angus.
Are we all right?
Yes, thank you.
How was that for you?
Oh, it was good.
that
Yeah. Just about everything sold. There were a couple of people keen on the watches.
Yeah, oh yes. The two watches did well.
Well, after fees, you'll be taking home 4,000 and 40,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've done it proud. We're chuffed. And we've earned a few quid.
Oh, we got my one. She's up with that crap story.
I think we're doing pretty well, actually. Overall, we exceeded expectations. You know, it's been a tough time, but £4,000, that's really going to help make the house a little bit more suitable for her and help them go forward.
Cutting through the clutter, like challenge. Bringing new life to old heirlooms. And touch wood, making a tidy profit along the way. The Yorkshire.
Is somebody going to be out there waiting for me?
15 years since the Seven Kingdoms came to life on our screen. Fantastic!
£2,000.
Cash!
All than a 4,000.
Bonanza!
Birmingham, I think. This one's Birmingham as well. That would be a London one. I think it's a nice little collection.
Treasures are the lifeblood of the Yorkshire Auction House, and the search for them is a never-ending one.
Where are we off to then, Angus?
Well, we're staying within Yorkshire, but we're heading west. We're off to Ilkley. Ilkley Moor Bartats. Yeah, famous, the unofficial national anthem of Yorkshire.
What does it actually mean, though, Angus? Bartat, you know?
It means being on the moors without a hat, Nick. Well, if you don't know,
Can't give the secrets away.
Waiting to meet the boys are Rufus Sean and his wife, financial services worker Charlotte.
We met about 16 years ago in a local pub.
We just hit it off. We've really both got a positive attitude to life, and I just really like that about him. He's always laughing.
Love the smile. Just a strong woman like that. We got married in 2020. We eloped, just both of us, which was quite a shock for Charlotte because she's a very planned person.
Yeah, it was spontaneous.
It should be a good day. A real mixture, just having a good fin out. A lot of things that I think were Charlotte's mother's.
We're not going to get an attic this time. We've avoided attics for quite a while, haven't we?
Well, yeah.
That'll happen sooner or later.
How did you guess, Nick? Charlotte has an attic full of things for you and Angus to take a look at.
My mum was a nurse originally, but she'd always had an interest in antiques. So in about 1990, I think she opened her first antique shop. She did auctions there as well.
Known as Bunty, Charlotte's mum ran a shop in nearby town Otley.
It might have been 20, 25 years that she ran that antiques business, but then her health started declining, and then sadly she got diagnosed with lung cancer. When her health was poor, she was finding it too overwhelming to try and just deal with everything. So all the items from the shop eventually all came here. She's put, I like to feel that I deal in memories. I want us to try, as we look at these things, to see the people behind them. Moments of beauty preserved for us. It's a bit like she's here, talking with us. I think she'll be glad that I found that anyway. I've had my mum's things for about 9 years now, since she passed away. So I think now's the right time to deal with my mum's stuff and move on.
We took any ideas to go with it.
It must be this one left.
She's going to be upset.
Yeah.
You'll have something to say to stop her getting upset.
Angus, hi.
Maureen have brought Nick with me today.
Hi Nick, good to see you. Oh, come in.
Thank you very much.
So Angus, Nick, this is my husband
Hi,
Sean.
how are you doing? You're right. What a fantastic spot you're in.
Thank you. We like it.
So how is it that we can help today?
So it's mainly I've inherited my mum's stuff. That's why we thought, you know what, we need some help.
We need the man.
We need the
Sean and Charlotte's semi-detached 1950s home has a reception room and 4 bedrooms to explore. Not forgetting that loft you were hoping for, Nick.
Finally a loft. Yes. I'll go up the loft, Nick. Do you want to make a start on the roof? Yeah.
Lost some carpets, and that's why he says he'll
Right, up we go.
Oh, this loft, we can stand up.
Yeah, there's carpet and everything.
Yeah.
So these are the boxes with my mum's stuff.
Okay, we've got all sorts of, looks like lots of interesting boxes. I mean, that's nice. Oh, Lusitania was a passenger ship, and it was sunk by a German torpedo in May 1915. It was actually sailing back from America on the song just off the coast of Ireland.
During World War I, the German Navy attempted to impose a naval blockade on the UK by using U-boats to sink both military and civilian ships. While in other cases, crews and passengers were given time to board lifeboats, the Lusitania quickly sank after being fired on without warning, and almost 1,200 people lost their lives.
The medal was designed by a German artist, so in Germany you can see all the passengers board with a sort of figure of death there selling their tickets. The Germans argued it was legitimate.
Oh, forgive me,
Picked up by the Allies as a call to arms piece, given what they've done civilians. These were all copied and sold through the war.
This is one of around 300,000 British copies of that original German medal, used here as propaganda to highlight the atrocity committed by the enemy.
It's a real rallying point against Germany. They do crop up. It's nice that it's got a box of it. That's a long piece of important history from the First World War.
The Lusitania medal will go in a group lot with some other 19th and 20th century commemorative medallions.
So really, sort of all of this, you're happy for me to go through and see what we can take?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, lead me to it, and I'll see what I can rustle up.
So what's your first impression, Angus?
It's a real mix of items. That's just a case of getting it all out, loaded, and seeing what we find. But look promising.
It's not all antiques
Let me
up
know
here
when
either.
let me know
Yeah.
when it's
Yeah. Just do a bit
stressed
chill
them out tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Wow. tomorrow.
Let's either a power drill or
Let's test.
game. I think this goes with it. Okay, cool. Yeah, Super Nintendo.
I'll be test out
Early 1990s. Discoloured a little bit, but it's a really iconic thing.
So yeah, please do just have more games.
Also squirreled away in the loft is a Sinclair ZX Spectrum computer that belonged to Charlotte's mum. Launched in 1982, it was one of the most popular British PCs with over 5 million units sold. It will go in a group lot with some other vintage electronics. Things are slowly adding up. What are the plans if Angus makes a big pile of cash?
Sean's always talked about doing something more artistic. So although he's a fantastic roofer, it can be quite a challenging job to do.
3 years ago, I got perfectly foul. So a bit of a shocker for everyone. When I was finally able to walk about, I started tinkering out in the garden, cutting slits, showing Charlotte.
You're so enthusiastic whenever you've done a sculpture. You just love it, don't you?
Alan hasn't getting older, you know, his body doesn't want to be doing that forever. Whereas sculpting, fantastic.
So any money that we get would really help, I think, just to launch this into a proper business.
Yeah, it might like a bit.
Awesome. You're at work. You literally just do these with these hands here.
Yeah. And blood, sweat and tears. Yeah, started off with my chess pieces, then made like a wall picture of the garden.
And how many hours have you put
So that is all 8 hours chopping away to make that.
I think you're definitely onto something. Are you happy for us to try some of these?
I'd love to.
What better way to test the market for Sean's new business than to sell some of his pieces at auction? The heart, the head, and these multi-sided shapes that will be sold.
So yeah, oh man, that's me falling off. That's good to know.
Well, I don't know.
But yeah, if you do want to take it, please do let me know what game you want to see. So that you can be able to play it. Because if you don't let me know what game you want to play, then it's naturally you must play it. Because I won't know what game it is. But if you've seen a new game that you want to see me play, just let me know, and then hopefully I'll play it.
He used a rolling cylinder rather than a flat printing plate, making it more efficient. Charlotte's mum acquired all these pamphlets and children's books decades
But yeah,
ago when
a
she
lot
did
of
a
people have
clearance
been
job
playing
for
Sal Lemons.
We're going to sort through all of this, but, you know, a really, really nice collection of interesting local history.
As you can see, it's very good.
Ah, Jack, the auction house book.
It's
You
grindy.
love going through these 15 boxes.
This game is grindy.
If only had a telescope. Ah, but I did. And actually, this is quite nice. See, looking at the style of it, this looks very much to me sort of World War I period. This sort of brown leather is very much with sort of in keeping with sort of military issue, but banded in the tan leather, brown leather to keep it uniform. And this is a 1, 2, 3.
It is very well.
Telescopes like this were issued by the British Army during World War I to allow snipers to strike targets from miles away and to aid visual communication between signallers on the battlefield.
An important piece of optic history, sort of £50 to £100 for that. It's a nice.
And our ball would never break out like that. Never, ever now. Imagine.
Over the next hour, Anderson needs to load up everything else in
No, I
Charlotte's
can
mum's
go
collection
off
for sale
phone
at
now.
auction, including
But
5
there's
more
before
boxes
people
of
saying
ephemera
that.
and a stash of silver coins ranging in age from the 16th to
Second
the
World
20th
War,
century.
Right, so just have a little look upstairs again. So I think that's it.
Until they are done for the day.
Oh, wow.
No, they had that British expedition report, which went over to, and then they all got beat back to Dunkirk.
We've got just about everything.
And when they brought them all back from Dunkirk, they had to start the expedition.
Wow.
His granddad.
I can't believe how much space there is.
How we feel down this.
It really gives me reassurance that it's being dealt with properly, and how she was wanted. So, and I think it was time. It was time for things to move on. So I think she would have loved it.
Anyway, first one.
Yes, thank you.
That's no problem at
I realise
Get it all back to Sarah.
All these people
Thank you very much.
volunteer, they didn't like say, oh yeah, I volunteer, and you sit and straight down.
Look at the
That's a good training camp for doing.
It's an interesting one. We've got Sean's slate sculptures. I absolutely love them. They're beautiful, decorative. Can we get them to sell? And then, you know, Charlotte's items, we've got all the mom's items, and a huge collection of ephemera. Is it a massive bulk lot and not a lot of money, or is there going to be some gems in there? So it's hard to sort of finish how well this job's going to do.
Remote
Yes,
buy.
but ephemera is a pressing matter.
Because then I
Sean
wouldn't
might have some great expectations for his future. Good luck.
What they do on Saturday, up building. So he's looked at, we're going to do 15 million, what we're going to do is scrap hundreds of helicopters, what they have at the moment, and plough all the money into drones.
Excellent.
What said they do with that?
Classic
So
folk.
instead of having helicopters,
Two lots here.
where you have to pay, you know, you have to have like 2 or 3 people in on the drone. You have a drone, it's just a drone person, isn't it?
And another lot of his illustrations for an equestrian themed
Just
children's
drones can
book.
do all that nowadays, because they're playing this out, you know.
Hopefully, they capture the imagination on the day and they do a good price.
Otherwise, they have a book up there, that's about Russia, you
The
know.
team have divided Charlotte and Sean's themes into 45 lots, 22 of which are that print on ephemera Jack's been tirelessly putting together.
Which one they want?
That's
The ones work
That's
out.
quite a nice little design.
One about putting money into it.
So what is it?
These are book plates or exlibris. Effectively like a stamp of ownership. It will be glued into each individual book saying
Buy
this
it
is who it
from
belongs to. Just like when
I'm
you
the
go to the
same,
library.
the same that having
The first book plate is thought to date back to the
all these drones
1400s,
and that,
but
because
by the
it
19th
defines
and
something
20th
from
century, those rich enough to have a library would personalise their books with a specially
From Russia?
designed stamp or pasted label
That guy even
beside the
goes
cover.
in.
We had
But
photo art,
they
the
want to
name,
find
and
out.
sometimes the location.
No, man, very true.
A hall, a park, or a
Said it's
castle.
just a waste of
Not
money.
that
Put
many
into
people
something
collect
countries
book
that needs
plates.
it.
I would put the two folders together and say 50 to 80 maybe from a good day.
Another lot of ephemera to watch is this one of over 80 pen and ink illustrations for children's books published by Walker and Sons. That should get the bookworms wriggling.
So, how are you feeling about the auction?
Everything smells. What about you? What about your sculptures?
I'm a bit nervous. But yeah, we'll see.
Morning. Morning, you all right? Yeah. See you, yeah, all right. And how are we feeling?
Nervous. Well, I'm just scared that it's not going to sell.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah, I am excited as well as nervous. So.
Go on in, come on in and have a look around. Excellent.
Brilliant. Thank you.
If you head on through, I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Okay, thank you.
very much.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome. Oh, sculptures.
Well, that's my favourite one, the heart. I think people are going to want to have
The
one.
initial,
Well, I want one.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different this one because on one hand we've got Sean's
subscription
sculptures.
for them.
I think
Yeah, it's like, well, wow, we're
and there's a
trying
lot
to.
of work that gets into them, but
People
it's the market better. And then of course Charlotte's items, particularly that collection of all the illustrations and publisher bits that were on Mom. So the market for that sort of thing isn't quite what it used to be. So we'll see how it goes.
I wanted to be able to do it in this way, and I think my mum would have approved of having it in an auction.
Oh, now we're here, seeing my sculptures, it's nerve-wracking, but really quite exciting.
Well, you're in safe hands, Sean. We have eagle-eyed Willie and Jasper monitoring the internet feeds. Sophie is acting
But
as
his
porter.
first husband, Sandra,
And
that
Angus
he
is
won
ready
about
to do what he
16,
does
17
best.
Good, you.
Yeah, it says that there was the readiness
That's a
support.
nice spot actually. Some good bits in here.
First up is the Lusitania Medal, along with some other commemorative 19th and 20th century medallions.
I can go straight in at £40 on the book.
That's a pre-arranged commission bid from someone not
Nowadays,
watching
they
the
don't
auction.
get
40 it is at £40,
conscientious
2, 5, 8. Let's go. 50, 50 bid, 55, 5, 5.
And there's no shortage of interest online.
I've got 3 of you, 60, 60 a bit, 65, 70, 70 pound a bit, 75, 75, 80, 80 pound a bit, 85, it is 90 bit, 95, and 100, 100, 100 pound a bit, 100, 110 a bit, 110 it is, 120, 120, we're still climbing, at 120, 130, 130 a minute, 130, 140, 140, 150, 160, 160 it is, then 170, 170, 180 it is, 190, 200, 200 a bit, 210, 220 a bit, 240, and 240 pound it is then, at 240, all money goes up for the south, at 240.
A cracking start and way over estimate. Now Jack's book plates are up. There's the man himself. Wait, what's he doing here?
He's got a big man.
Containing a collection of 18th, 19th, and 20th century ex-Libris stickers. These are wonderful. I think these are fantastic. I can go straight to the £50. 50 a minute, 50 it is, then at £50 it is, then at 50 at 50.
What,
55.
Aha, he's bidding for himself.
65, 65 pound it is, then at 65 pound. At 65 for the library stickers. All done at 65.
What a plot twist. Jack is taking them home. Wow. Now he's hoping for some incredible results for Arthur Mansbridge's original pen and ink illustrations. First, it's
fantastic collection that. Let's go straight in. 50 bit, 5, 60, 5, 65, 70, 70 pound a bit. We all run at £70.
Happy ending is the first lot of Mansbridge illustrations.
For somebody who could appreciate it.
And after selling the second Mansbridge lot, drawings
Yeah, but I
from the
think
book
there's more chance in the business because if you have them in a shop, people tend to think if they got to watch them,
and
they're
this
going to go
moves
to
on to the bumper collection of
So
over
what, they know
80 pen and ink illustrations
But if you had a
for
shop in
children's
Oakley or
books
somewhere,
published by
aren't they?
Walker and Sons.
This is a really good one. We're straight in at 260, 260 a minute, 260.
Wow, that's a huge commission bid to start.
70 is it now? Yeah, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320 it's at 320.
A picture perfect result. And there's more to come, Charlotte. Over the next 45 minutes, Angus bashes his way through 36 more lots, including
£260
the Super Nintendo with accessories,
at 260.
the Sinclair ZX Spectrum PC, along with some other vintage electronic equipment, and
at 110.
a lot of British silver coins ranging from the 16th to the 20th century. Now it's Angus's fave.
There we go, nice leather and brass board drawer telescope there. £30 Stormy, £30. 30 bit, thank you, £30, 2, thank you, 32, 32, 2, 5, 8, £38, 38, 38, 42, £42 a bit, 42, 42, 5, 5, 5, any advance now? 8 upstairs, thank you very much, at 48 it is then at £48. It's yours at 48, we need one for you up there, don't we? At £48, selling at 48.
Just a tad underestimate, but never mind.
Well done, Angus.
It's time for the last 3 lots of the day, and for Sean to find out if anyone likes his sculptures. First, it's the slate head.
But these are from a very talented Yorkshire contemporary slate art sculptor. There we go. And we start with the head. It comes straight in at 150, at 150. At 150, 160, 160, 170, 180, 180, 180, 190, 200, £200 a minute, 200, 210, I've got 220. 240, 240,
He's happy with
250, 250,
I want to get from one by really fast.
Well done, Sean.
That's your first awesome saying that.
Oh, bless him.
Too right, Charlotte, because
selling at 250.
the heart sculpture sells for the same price.
Wow.
But there's still 1 lot left.
This is a pair, the pair of
Icosahedrons.
Sorry?
Icosahedrons.
Icosahedrons, of course. Icosahedrons.
That's a shape with 20 faces, if you're wondering.
There you go, pair of them, the matching pair there. £300, Tommy at £300 at 300. It's the pair of them, not for 1, for 2. At £300, we're all for 300. 320.
Ooh!
Next your time. 340 then, a 340 it is, then a 340, 365, got 380, then 380 it is, then a 380. Don't miss out now, it looks lovely with a head sat in between them. 400 is it now, got 380, 400, so 8 commissions are out. And on around it is, then a 400 yourself at 400.
Well, I think we can chalk that
Now
up as a
people
massive
see it,
success
some
for Sean
bounce and say,
Sculptures.
where did you get that?
Oh, Charlotte and Sean's lots have gone to new homes, leaving them with a clean slate. But exactly how much has Angus managed to raise for Sean's new business venture?
Statue.
And all that fellow in Man
Maybe I'll be able to buy the 10 times cash, you know.
It's not that comedian.
Which are 113.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, we're really relieved. And it puts an end to that chapter now. Doesn't it? Move on.
Great. It was a bit of a trial for you, really, wasn't it? Clearly unlocked it, that.
Yeah.
So I suppose the best time you will be taking home after fees.
Yeah.
We can have a fee sometimes.
Oh, no. I didn't expect it to be that much. Oh, wow.
Very welcome. Thank you.
I've decided to make you a gavel.
Oh, my word, look at this. Look at this.
Please don't use it like
No.
70 more. 70
Well, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
I'll be 7,800 and
I just feel like it's going to move on now. You know, it was a bit out of the ordinary to come and do it in this way, so I think she'd be really pleased.
Yeah, your mum was really pleased.
Yeah. She'd be pleased seeing me in an auction house.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really delighted with the results for Charlotte and Sean. I really hope the sculptors will sell well. You know what? It's been a great day today, and I'm looking forward to seeing Sean's sculpting career flourish.
I would buy it when it's free.
Oh, that's all right, Millie.
Yeah. Trainee Valuer Millie is acting as navigator on the way to Angus's latest mission.
We're heading west today. Yeah. Are you getting some glasses on? Oh, dear.
Millie's made sure to pack her shades because today they're off to the Lancashire seaside town of Littles and Tans.
I would buy it next week free and I'm watching it currently.
Before we can even think about
Please tell
the
me.
house up for sale.
Waiting for Angus with more than a little time on her hands is health trainer Janice and her good friend Catherine.
Did I hear that?
Did
I hear that? If I says to you what job you think she's done,
I just said she works in the pipe factory.
Janice has lived in this house for the last 10 years with her partner Sean, who is away working today.
Inside.
I've been together for 15 years.
she's put weight on.
We've got 6 children who are all grown up now, and we are waiting for the arrival of grandchild number 7. The house being so close to the beach was just ideal for us.
I don't know.
There was so much, and there is so much to do with it.
The couple had planned for this to be their forever home, but a recent knee replacement operation for Sean caused them to have a change of heart.
I think with Sean having been ill with his knee, it's kind of made us have a bit of a reality check that we are getting older and we need to be near a family with grandchildren as well.
Yeah.
You know, we want to spend time with them.
Once they have finished their current redecoration project, Janice and Sean plan to sell up and downsize to a smaller home. That means saying goodbye to some of their possessions, including a tiny but huge collection.
45, 1.259.
We were gifted some clocks by Sean's dad.
So
he asked whether we would like the clocks, to which we said, yeah, that's fine. I hadn't actually realised that there would be 47 of them.
This would drive me bonkers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been driving me bonkers for over a year.
Fine.
we need to get the decorating done. We can't, if we're having to shift 47 clocks from one room to another, we just need to be able to get rid of some of the stuff, and then we can start the next chapter of our lives together.
Ah, here we are. Morning! Millie, I've brought with me today.
Hi, Millie, welcome. Would you like to play?
Thank you very much.
That's sure that's it. That boy's about a fox on him.
Oh, hi, how are you doing?
I'm Catherine.
Catherine,
She's
right,
Carl.
you're good friends, is that right?
Yeah,
When she's
we've got a
anybody
huge mix
she's
of things, but we're probably better off starting with the main one, the clocks.
Okay.
Yep, those are definitely the main course for today.
Okay, I can see they've taken over a little bit, haven't they?
Absolutely. They take you over everywhere. Life just revolves around the clocks. But, you know, you just can't possibly enjoy all these clocks.
No, and you've got a real selection. We've got mantle clocks, we've got obviously sort of grandfather type clocks.
I'd love a grandfather clock. Oh my God.
There's a Vienna clock.
I mean,
Date back to the late
all
18th
I've got
century,
is
designed in
that
Vienna,
couple clock.
Austria.
Invented in 1790 and known for its accuracy, the movement of the Vienna clock is powered by a number of blades suspended inside the case.
Generally speaking, more ways they have, the longer the clock
wound them up.
before you wind it up.
Yeah.
They've gone off in popularity to what they used to be, because people just don't have their houses for them. But there's still a market for them.
Let's hope so, because there are 3 Vienna clocks for you to sell, Angus.
We've got some toys and bits and bobs up in the loft.
Leave it to me, I'll go rummage in the loft.
Lofts. Why do they have to be lofts?
I'm going up on my right, okay.
You lost that battle, Angus.
Be careful.
Blimey, say it like you mean it, really.
You ready to catch? There's a few loose action men for you.
Oh no.
The toys have all been saved from my children being small. I was quite a stickler for keeping the boxes. I have to admit, the Furby is mine. I used to come to work.
We have Furbies. There's an antique.
Stingray, Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds.
So what
I've just done, I've got half of
Thunderbirds,
it.
Captain Scarlet, and Stingray are all
Seconds.
science
What were
fiction
those?
TV
Glowworms?
series produced using marionettes and
Let's
scale
do this
models
one
by
up.
Jerry Anderson in the 1960s.
Let's see if we get much.
Probably out of order, slightly lesser, well, they had 39
I
episodes, came out in
might, I'm
1964.
not sure.
That's the yeah, that's the right. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's cool. These are relatively late ones. 92. This one was made by Matchbox. There's certainly a following for them.
All the Jerry Anderson series models will be grouped together as one lot. While Millie gets the 15 boxes of old toys loaded on the van, I think it's time to face all those clocks, Angus.
This is an Edwardian mantel clock would have sat probably on the fireplace. Columns of it look sort of Georgian in style, but this sort of inlay here is sort of typical Edwardian. This one has got a German movement in it, but then you might have somebody over here that makes the case and just fits them together. This bit here is where the pendulum would have sat, and that regulates the time. It's got a chimer on it. There we go. And you'd wind this up, but not everybody wants a clock that you have to physically wind up. It's an attractive piece, but realistically, it's 30 to 50, that sort of region.
Over the next hour, Angus and Millie load the 47 clocks of all shapes and sizes on the van.
Up we go.
There's still plenty space for more, though.
Found something.
Have you? Oh, is it Landro?
Yeah, some Neo Mermaid.
Ah, Neo. I mean, wait, spat bottle. Go on, you tell me then. You tell me.
Ooh, test.
Neo is by the brand Ladro. The Glentia-based brand. Ladro was founded in 1953. The Nero brand is 1982.
Hey, star, Millie.
Ladro was always seen slightly better, more pricey than Neo,
Yeah.
but nevertheless, it was hugely popular.
I think the Mermaid is something you see quite a bit.
There's a few pieces in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Probably a little group lot of
Yeah,
Neo.
nice
Yeah.
lot, and they all tend to do pretty well.
If all that comes to seaside, and get a mermaid.
I know, who'd have thought?
Hopefully someone shells out for them, as a few quid could come in handy for Janice.
Any money raised at auction will go towards us finishing off the decorating the bathrooms to be able for us to put the house up for sale.
Yikes, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but we haven't really found any heavy hitters yet.
Lovely summer
I
house.
might be able to get that.
Going in.
We've got
Which
the
would be
Bob
good.
Farm.
My word, that's that's a massive.
Oh, me and Rosie for Uncle Frank's bar.
Right.
We were downstairs.
We're about 30 quid.
The bar was made by London company Margate in the 1950s.
They're very much at their age, aren't they? You know, something sort of kitsch is the right word, I think. They do stuff. I mean, they're not huge.
Yeah, from the
Something like that. Really good, maybe a little bit more. So, you know, we've got a boat. What we're going to do.
In the past, it was not all the
I'll show you what the temple is.
first time happened. It just kept saying,
Wow. Progression, step forward.
Carry on and get your work done. That was really fantastic. Very space. Yes, it's the best. It's not going to be the highest values. It's worthy, but also
the auctioneer is better be sent to North South because the planets will be more than a doll if she has to feed those clocks back. Those kind of things. Interesting. Those clocks. Janice has been back at her side. Jackie's
Feels very trickle for this.
everything is to be researched, photographed, and entered into the online catalogue before auction day in a few weeks' time.
No worries.
Okay, let's see.
Toy specialist Nick has found something that could have some pulling power for the bidders.
Amongst the collection of toys was a collection of Power Rangers models. Hugely successful, popular series from the 1990s.
Oh no, don't do that. I hope it's sour, Matt.
Commercial for the
That's what happened to
toys.
my oranges now. I hope it's sour.
And it did gain a special place in popular culture. They're not been played very much because they're actually in really nice condition. I split them up into two lots. But 60 to 100 on this. You've got White Tiger Zord with a few other bits and figures and so on. The other lot, 50 to 80, not quite as much in it, but still nice condition models. They'll sell on auction day. They'll do well.
All right, Nick, you can play with them now. Researching and lotting up all of Janice's clocks has been a time-consuming task for Angus.
This one really does stand out compared to the rest of Janice's clocks. There's a bit more going on. You've got this very elaborate case. We've got shields here, we've got lances, coats of arms, things like that. So it's very baronial. The Victorians loved recreating armour and that sort of thing.
During the Victorian era, there was a medieval revival that encompassed art, literature and design, drawing on romanticised stories of chivalrous knights and barons of the Middle Ages.
This is kind of a little bit of a mismatch. It's been put together. It's probably late Victorian in its date, certainly the movement is, and the dial. And I've got this case that's had a bit of TLC and bolted together with modern screws and mounted on a modern piece of wood. You just put an estimate of 30 to 50 pounds on this. The condition isn't great, but it is a little bit different from the standard oak mahogany case mantel clock that we see.
With a total of 23 lots of clocks going in the sale, there's going to be a whole lot of time to kill on auction day.
A bit apprehensive.
It costs loads.
It'd be nice to see where the clocks go to.
Oh, amazing.
That's terrible.
Morning, how are we doing? You all
Like a
right?
couple of cheese and
Curious. Curious. I just don't want to take anything back. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to sell. Some things will be more sought after than others, but
I always remember
Well, you can
Physio
look.
used to have Richard.
so
And
straight
she
through.
was safe, so I need to put him on diets and that.
No.
And my sister ones, what they
Oh, there's more up here.
So she looked at me and she says, I'm not hesitant.
I've got an interesting mix of items, but box could be hard work.
They look much better. Yes, out in the open, don't they? Yeah.
I think the one quirky start bit is the boat bar. I've had them before and they do sell well.
I remember those. I have the good sense to declutter.
So Dennis just wants every lot to go. She doesn't want any lots back, so that's the challenge, to sell every lot.
Whatever the
I hope
try
they
and
get
say
some good
is
results as well.
Roblox chat.
Exciting times. It's just about, and getting that moved on.
Is the moment of truth for Janice's 36 years, as it's almost time to start the session. Ocean Park's Emma and Heather are ready and waiting to oversee all of today's internet needs, and Jacob has donned the brown coat and has called for the Now we just need Angus to take to his washroom and get things going.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Got this wonderful session.
First up, it's toys, starting with the free Power Rangers figures.
The Power Rangers, bringing Thunder magazine. £30 start me.
Power Rangers fans are
30 men.
He's one internet.
32, 36. That was song like 32, going down. The Power Rangers are going in. 38 round up. At 38 pounds, they're going Power Rangers. 38, 40 round up. At 38 pounds. At 38. 38.
Not an ethics card, but easily sold on there. Hopefully the other Power Rangers got the confidence that we don't have to.
Oh, now listen to it. Tigazord.
It's a powerful commission bid to start. And the online version
is £5.95. £100 a bit.
Kit.
That's amazing.
Okay, so
Now there could be some strings attached to this next lot.
Selection of Jerry Anderson big models there. Playsets they including Stingray, Captain Scarlet, Thunderbirds, etc. There is a great lot. Is this 50, 55, a minute 55, it is then at £55, a minute 55. The Matchbox Thunderbirds there at 55, it is then at 55. At 55, it is then at 55.
Just 2 bids, but they've met the estimate. Over the next 10 minutes, Angus flies through 9 more lots from
£30.
the Furby, along with 18
no
other
one
company
cares
toys
about
too.
that stuff. Like your
The 6 nail pottery
You
figures,
don't
including
care
the 3
about it.
mermaids.
remember I get about accepting the teachers diversity.
Along with another Vienna wall clock case.
So now we've got things coming in all over here. 32, 48, 40, 40, this, that, 42, 5, 5, 5, 45.
What's next?
Oh, look at this.
The Victorian Queen inspired man.
This is something, isn't it? 22, 5, 8, 22, 22, 40 pounds a minute. 40. Thank you, sir. That's been in the room. Internet 42 in the room. 5, 5. Oh, that's 45. Is that 45? I'll 66 in that. That's 47. Is it 46 now? That's 46. 47 is in there. 46 it is. He's done it. It's always worth one more minute. 46.
In half an hour, Angus flying straight from 21 more boxes, including
25,
the Edwardian inlaid mantle clock and
42,
a 20th century company lock case. Bringing us to the last lot of this single.
there's a lot of waiting for. This is quite something. You can see 50
cocktail company on the boats. It's quite sort of that. Or at 170. 170.
Now it's between internet viewers.
190 and after 90,000 for the point from 200 record. 200 pilgrims away.
The bar will be shipped out to an internet bidder in America. And this is managed to sell a multitude of systems. 3 days for those house renovations, but with some totted up, how much is it?
Everything's well, 979.
Yeah.
It's worth, it's different, and it's sold well. To stage, good result. Jonathan's very happy. Luno's Hanson's on. We can't complain.
I don't.
No.
I'm not going to leave Pete.
Zuka's a factor, so why would that actually happen? And why would it work?
Oi.
Why do people think Zuka and Kitara?
What's that?
Anything else?
Okay, yeah, you can buy it. Let's hope it actually does
Like his
something.
cat's gone missing.
And it doesn't do
And do you know? Do you on this side? Isn't it funny how it's gone missing?
quadrillion. Okay,
Johnny?
so
Like his Johnny?
I'm gonna end stream
Sam,
now.
come on.
I'll just
Come
leave. Well,
Go on. I know it's raining. Go on.
alright, so 30 I'll be ending stream. I will be leaving this on, not AFK overnight, but I will be leaving it on AFK. But I won't be at my computer to watch money go up. I will just be sleeping tonight. I won't even be able to see anything of this. So yeah, see you guys. Also, like button, subscribe button, and share. Peace, guys. Bye.